Alright, let's go find this liquor she's talking about. That'll be the last thing we do before we finally take off out of here. It's definitely been an interesting journey in Sidonia. Was not expecting to stay here this long. We dealing with this guy again. I wonder how much he's gonna try to charge me for this. See if we can butter him up a bit. I heard of something called the Red Devils. Know anything about that?
Only that I didn't care much for them getting disbanded years ago, and I don't care much for the rumors they're coming back someday.
Okay. I hear you man to see about Red Harbor's reserve whiskey.
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it.
Oh, here
The
we go.
last person that came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. He paid up.
So Governor Hurst has a bottle of this. It's kind of important I get this bottle.
Now you got my attention. This ought to be good.
Come on, man. Give me a break. Somebody's life depends on this bottle of reserve.
I do have a soft spot for that girl.
Oh, you know her? Okay. I need this to get in good with her father before he tracks her down.
Yeah? And how do I know you're not just using her story to get your hands on rare whiskey?
Seriously, bruh. Man, you just want money. I already see that. If there was another way, I wouldn't be asking you.
I smell bullshit. You do realize it sounds like you're trying to swindle me here, right? Sorry, not buying your story. You want that whiskey, you gotta pay full price. Final offer.
Oh yeah? What's the full price? Oh, 15,000 credits. Are you out your mind?
I didn't think you were serious.
Yeah, I am serious, but I ain't paying 15,000 credits for no bottle of liquor. You tripping?
Well,
You gonna have to see if we can get this bottle from Governor Hurst's office. 15,000 credits for a bottle of liquor, bro. He's out his mind.
After today, I could really...
Nope, wrong place. Speaking of Governor Hurst, I wonder if he's even still in his office. Guess we're gonna find out. No, he's not. There's the reserve. Okay. Well, let's see.
The transition to acting governor has gone smoothly.
Oh, you're acting governor now, huh?
That's right. As the highest ranking officer on this planet, it was only fitting that I be appointed to the position in the interim. I know you had a hand in uncovering Hurst's scandal. Rest assured, I'm not like Hurst. I won't make the same lapses in judgment he did. I'm sworn to my duty to serve the people of Mars, and I'll keep with it until someone tells me otherwise, or I'm 6 feet under, whichever comes first.
Alright, so as the new acting governor, what do you think about the city?
It's small, it's dusty, it's old, but it's home.
Okay.
It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, in celebration of your new position, how about you give me this bottle of reserve? Thanks.
Oh, that was easier than I thought. Yup, since Hurst got outed, the new governor, Woodard, was more than happy to give up that. He said he didn't need it. Oh, I'm glad I thought of that instead of paying 15,000 credits to that douche. And man, I'll never waste a moment to try to get more money. Alright, I'm finally getting out of here. Let's go take this artifact back to the Constellation. See what other shenanigans we can get into.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
Alright, let's get out of here, sir. Man, I am tired, but I do not want to go to sleep. And I think I want to wait till I get this artifact back. Maybe that might help. Throw some stuff in cargo. You know what, on second thought, I'm gonna have to chance it. I don't think I should be flying like this. I'm way too tired. I could barely keep my eyes open right now. Alright, here we go.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
Vision this time. Alright, that turned out to be a good decision. Alright, I feel much better now. Alright, let's get out of here, Sarah. But I think that makes it even worse. Now I really know that though. They're just a random. I don't even know what's triggering it. I thought it was just me going to sleep. Damn, that's not good.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Alright, let's head back to New Atlantis. Locking in coordinates. Justin heading. Putting in jump coordinates. Firing it up. We're off.
I will never get tired of that.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Alright.
Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal.
What?
Respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire.
Oh,
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
You gonna tell me what's going on here? Or what?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
Well, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. What about my ship?
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Oh, really? Okay, standing down.
Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
Yeah, whatever.
Boarding a vessel like this certainly brings back memories.
And here we go.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going
calling
through
a
all this
loser.
trouble? I still
I'm
don't
gonna
understand why
guarantee
he trusts a criminal.
This is about Hank.
Seems like
And
too
that
much
was
of a risk.
100% self-defense. You guys want to tell me what's going on here?
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
No?
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Commander? Who's your commander? What does he want to chat
Prisoner's
about?
ready, sir.
Prisoner. Yeah, it seems like I'm being railroaded here. Let's see exactly what this commander wants.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Do we now? Then, listen, he definitely drew on me first, so it was self-defense. So let me just pay my fine and get out of here.
Not this time.
Seriously?
So, let me see what we're working with here. Pretty unremarkable past. Not much to speak of there. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Bro, it was self-defense. You seem to know a lot about me. I bet my shoe size isn't in your records.
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev.
UC
Are you familiar
SysDev?
with what we do?
At the moment, I honestly don't care.
Yes, well, this is your only opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So I suggest you change your attitude. UC SysDev
Whatever.
is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet.
Oh, here we go.
That convict is where you enter the picture.
Yeah, I don't see how that has anything to do with me. So what type of big picture stuff does the UC Navy handle exactly? What's it got to do with me?
On the books, they maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure.
I don't have anything to do with the Crimson Fleet.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, I see where this is
We've
going.
been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for
You
years.
guys gonna try to
Trying
railroad
to
me
take them
into
down
dealing with
one
the
ship
Crimson
at a
Fleet, huh?
time. But we barely scratched the surface.
A bunch of
If
nonsense.
we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding
really?
a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Listen, if you see SysDev needs to railroad somebody into dealing with the Crimson Fleet, maybe you should just give up. You obviously
That's
can't
where
handle
you
it.
and I differ. As a citizen of the United Colonies, I accept my responsibilities.
Really?
You, on the other hand, clearly couldn't give a damn.
It ain't that I don't give a damn. It's just not my responsibility to deal with the Crimson Fleet, though.
Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah, I really don't care about taking down the Crimson Fleet,
And I
though.
tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup.
I'm not gonna lie, though. They are a pain in the
Even tack
butt.
on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Oh, that's messed up. I didn't realize coercion was a part of UC
I'm
SysDev
not
code of
coercing
ethics.
you into doing anything.
But you
I'm
really
simply
are,
giving
though.
you a chance to redeem yourself.
I don't need to
So,
redeem myself. I
what do you
told you it
say?
was self-defense.
You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Well, I really don't want you to railroad somebody else into this. Why pick me for an operation like this?
If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Man, you don't even know me, bruh. Do I have to decide right
You
now?
aren't leaving until I have an answer.
Of course. Alright, fine. I'm in.
Smart choice.
Yeah, I keep
I'm
hearing
going to
that.
have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
No, I'm not trying to run, bruh. I'm not trying to have sis death on my tail. That doesn't sound like fun. Oh, here we
Alright,
go.
let's go.
This is a bunch of BS. Come on, Sarah.
So, you took the op instead of serving
This was
the
a good
time.
outing.
Gotta be the
One
commander's new
step
mole,
closer.
huh?
Yeah, it was a good outing until this
Bye for
happened.
now.
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates.
What's this
Got
dude
a lot of
talking about?
guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around.
Yes.
Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't.
Man, I really
But I
want to shoot this guy right now.
Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Seriously. You sound bitter about your assignment, bruh. Did you want this assignment? Sound kind of jealous there.
Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't trying to touch anything.
Okay, hello. Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Oh, you ain't got clearance to be in ops, huh? Talking all that nonsense. Seems like you ain't even that important. He is bitter about his assignment.
Yes. What?
Excuse me.
This is definitely impressive, but I mean, it is UC sister.
Okay.
Wouldn't expect nothing less.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home.
Why, 'cause I
This
didn't
is the
run?
operations center
This
of the
is
UC
definitely not my
Vigilance.
home.
SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah, okay. That seems to be going very well. Where exactly is the Vigilance located right now? Where we at?
We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around
I'm
Phobos.
back in
As
Sol
to
system.
why? I'll explain momentarily.
You're gonna definitely need more than one ship to eliminate the entire fleet.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach.
Oh, okay.
We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application.
Well, obviously.
Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
That's a roundabout way to put that. It's gonna take more than finesse to catch the attention of Crimson Fleet pirates. Hope you got a better plan than that.
It certainly does. So listen up. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia. So you'll be using a
back to
container of
Sidonia.
Aurora
Man, I just
loaded
left
on your
Sidonia.
ship to
Oh my
get her
goodness.
attention.
Really? Aurora? That's my end?
Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal
No,
to
man, you
transport
misunderstood.
outside
I know
of
what
Leon,
Aurora
a
is.
city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines.
Yes, I know that. I mean, I lost my memory, but I know that. Man, she could probably sniff out a narc.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal.
Really?
Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Why bother gathering evidence? You gonna put the Crimson Fleet on trial? That doesn't seem like that's gonna work.
Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit.
They don't know that already.
If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow.
Man, it sounds like you got a personal vendetta versus the Crimson Fleet. And you got this much confidence in my abilities.
If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good plan at all. It sounds like you sending me to get killed, most likely. Alright, I'll do my best, I guess. Not really. I know exactly what to do about you.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear.
Oh yeah, what's that?
As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Oh yeah, then what's SysDef code of conduct and ethics exactly? From a man that's railroading somebody into infiltrating the Crimson Fleet.
Simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
Yeah, and what do you mean straight too far off the path?
The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Look, I'm about to do a lot of shady stuff. What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail,
you're
going to have to deal with the fines.
Then tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent.
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
You mean because I got railroaded into doing this? I refuse to kill innocent people. I'm just not gonna go around killing innocent people, man.
Violence. I'm merely urging you to weigh the consequences before you open fire. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this.
Should not be though.
Let me simplify.
It's the Crimson Fleet.
If
they don't have. You just said they don't have rules.
It doesn't involve killing innocent people. I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing.
You got any more information on the contact?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
And how do I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't.
Not really. I thought you just said this was my new home.
Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Of course I am.
You have your orders.
orders. Like I'm one of your soldiers. Alright, where's this Lieutenant Toff? You Lieutenant Toff?
Alright, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
Alright.
While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
What exactly are you guys gonna do with this physical evidence? Why do I need it? Why does UC SIFDEF need evidence against the Crimson Fleet?
Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find.
And then why you haven't found any then? Alright, I think I got the gist of it.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders.
That doesn't sound smart at
I
all.
want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
It's like you got a personal vendetta against him too.
You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Oh, boo-hoo. Just so we clear, I'm not no hero. I'm here because I had no choice. So your little sob stories ain't gonna work on me.
I was hoping that you'd be inspired into thinking this is more than a punishment. It appears that I was wrong.
Yeah, dead
I suppose
wrong.
we'll simply have to motivate you in a different way.
Yeah, how you gonna do that?
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return. As compensation for your efforts.
Now you got my attention. Why would you be offering credit disbursements during a military operation?
Well, that's just it. You're not career military, are you?
No,
And
not
speaking
at all.
frankly, you're completely out of pocket during this operation. You'll be paying for your own supplies and other unexpected incidentals.
Oh, of course I will.
So if I were you, I'd stop asking questions and accept the compensation.
No, I added too much. Well, you're definitely speaking my language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do.
Sure
All right.
won't.
We've loaded a container of
right
Aurora
about that.
into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Gee, thanks. Aurora is contraband, though. How am I supposed to get past the scanners? What if we get caught with it in
Don't
my hold?
worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned.
Oh, okay.
Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Well, I'm out of here.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Back to the lodge, shall we?
Yeah, back to
Time
the
to
lodge.
go?
You ain't got nothing to say about this, huh, Sarah?
Excuse me. Yes. What?
Well, if it isn't my old partner. The Vanguard get rid of you? I thought it was a volunteer force.
No, I decided to transfer to SysDef. I hear thieves are a real problem.
I take that as a sign. That was my thoughts anyway. I know exactly how to deal with SysDef. Ain't no way they just railroad me into going into a dangerous ass mission like infiltrating the Crimson Fleet. Like, what do I look like? I'm not no undercover operative. They didn't even offer no training or nothing. Just like, here, hey, here's our mission. Go have at it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. You're gonna have to put this artifact hunting on hold, Sarah. I got some things to take care of. Which fits with my original plan anyway. Help clear up the settled systems so Constellation can hunt for the artifacts undeterred by spacers, Ecliptic, Crimson Fleet. Yeah, Sis Def just kind of forced my hand.
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Did you know I used to have an office near the top of Mast?
So that's why you don't have anything to say about UC Sis Def. Off the pass, huh? Yeah. Ain't no way Sis Def sending me to my death. Vanguard it is. I don't know if it's gonna help, but it should offer some protection from Sis Def. Let's go find out. To understand your present and your future, you must first understand our past. We do not belong here. This is not our home. This is not your home.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me.